Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Joshua Casper and I'd like to welcome you to Loopmasters and Loopcloud. As you're well aware, we've teamed up with the good people at Propellerhead to get you some free exclusive content. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the painless process of registering at Loopmasters if you haven't already, how to download Loopcloud and get it installed on your machine, and then I'm going to show you around Loopcloud and show you how it can be used as a tool to make great music. And at the very end, I'm going to show you how to sync Loopcloud up with Reason so you can start just dragging and dropping files right from Loopcloud into Reason and really improve your workflow. So we got a lot to cover in this video. I'm really looking forward to sharing it with you. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so let's go ahead and get you registered at Loopmasters. If you're not here already, you should be on the page loopmasters.com/register/propellerheads. Go ahead and read this information, continue scrolling, and register for your account at Loopmasters. Once you're registered, you'll be given a 786 megabyte download. So that's a lot of content. Let's go ahead and fill out the email, put in a password, confirm the password, very standard stuff, and then just click accept the terms and conditions. Feel free to read those. We encourage you to do so before you register. If you want to get updated about deals, promos, and improvements to Loopmasters and Loopcloud, leave sign me up for the Loopmasters updates checked and just hit register. So now that I've hit register, I'm on a new page where I can download Loopcloud. Go ahead and download Loopcloud for either Windows or Mac, depending on what machine you have. And while Loopcloud is downloading, go ahead to your email and click the confirmation link inside of there so you're authorized and everything is ready to go once we get Loopcloud installed. To install Loopcloud, it's just like any other program. Just click the exe or DMG file and follow the on-screen instructions. Okay, so once you've installed Loopcloud, go ahead and launch it. Once it's open, you'll be able to log in. You use the same user email and password you just created while registering on Loopmasters. Once you've entered it, you'll see that the user email and password go from red to green. That means it recognizes everything and you're good to go. Just go ahead and click login. Loopcloud is going to download information about your account on Loopmasters, and after that, you should have 4 new folders inside of Loopcloud. That's all free content you just got for signing up with Loopmasters and Loopcloud. You'll see down here at the bottom folder, we've got the Propellerhead's Essential Sounds. That's the exclusive content for you. We also have 2 welcome packs that are filled with loops and samples and sounds. And then there's also the new inspiration from Loopmasters. This folder right here is updated weekly with new material, and it's easy for you to claim it and make it your own. And once you do that, it's yours forever. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a brief overview of Loopcloud right now. However, if you're looking for more information, go to loopcloud.net to find all of our tutorials there. Up here at the top is where you'll find the browser system, the filtering system. Here we have instruments, genres, labels, formats, additional information, and key and BPM. So here, if you're looking for samples in C minor, for example, you click those and all of the samples shown here will be in C minor. It makes sorting samples very, very easy. You can also filter down by BPM as well. There you go. I'm going to clear those search terms, go back to instruments. The cool thing about Loopcloud is all of these sounds and loops are not on your machine. It's just a database file, so they're not taking up any space. So if I want to come into these bass loops, for example, and preview one, there we go. If I want to have that downloaded to my machine, I just got to click download high quality file and we'll have it on the machine and I can just drag and drop it into Reason. Beyond the filtering system, we can also search for keywords like vocal, for example, and we'll get all the vocals. So this is my library. It includes those 4 free folders that we just got for signing up, but we also have a store. If I click the store, it's going to launch the store. And this is the Loopcloud store here, and everything works the same way between the library and the store. However, the store is all content on Loopmasters. So now we can actually browse, filter, and search for content on Loopmasters. And not only that, but we can preview those loops and samples in the context of our project files inside of Reason before we even have to make a purchase. I'm going to show you that in 1 second, but I want to point out before I do that, you do get 500 free points, again, just for signing up, and you can use those however you want, and I'm going to show you how to do that in 1 second. So let's go ahead and jump into Reason and get Loopcloud synced up. Okay, so here I am inside of Reason and I've got a little track going. So it's a nice little groove and I want to use Loopcloud to add to that. So I'm going to come over here to Instruments and search for Loopcloud. hit enter, and here it is, VST plugin, Loopmasters, Loopcloud. Just drag and drop it right inside of there. And if you go back into Loopcloud, you should see right here that it says connected to unknown. If this is blue, it means it's connected to your DAW. And now if I play a sample from here, you'll see that's playing through the VST inside of Reason. So this is very, very beneficial. Let's say I'm looking for a synth line for this particular track I'm working on. All I need to do is come into Loopcloud, come into Instruments, Synth, Key and BPM, and let's narrow it down to, let's say, 119 to like 130. And now all of these loops that are displayed here are going to be a synth line of some sort in between the BPM I have set. Now we can go a step further. The bass loop down here is in the key of G. It says it right there. So if I want to sort these out by the key of G, I can just come in and click G, which is going to be right here. However, if I want to expand my options, I can delete that search term and come down here to Auto Key and choose G from here. Now, Loopcloud will pitch shift every single melodic sample to the key of G for me, and I can preview it while my track is running in Reason. So let's go ahead and do that and try to find a synth stab that works. Okay, so let's say that I like this particular one, but I think it's down a little bit too far. I can come over here and click the octave button, and it's going to pitch shift it up a full octave. So that's much closer to where I want it. And another thing that's really cool about Loopcloud is I can come in here and run a send effect on the Loopcloud VST so I can preview that sample processed before I even need to download it or purchase it from the Loopcloud store. So if I come up here to the effects section, and let's activate the reverb and run that sample out. So let's say I like that sample. Now all I need to do is claim free content. This is actually coming from some of that free content from the inspiration packs from Loopmasters that gets regenerated every single week. So I'm just going to click free content, claim free content. It's going to claim it. It's going to download. Click to view. It's going to show it inside of my library. And I'm going to download that high quality file. So you should have noticed that I had to download. Claiming isn't downloading the file. I'm just claiming it. Maybe I like it. Maybe I want to use it later, but don't want to download it yet. So that's what claiming does. Downloading will actually put the file on your hard drive. And when it does that, it's going to give you two versions. So I've got the original version, which is going to be the chord C# at 125. The processed version is going to be any processing that I've done via Loopcloud. So instead of 125, it's going to be at 124. You'll see down here, the BPM is 124. And instead of C#, it's actually going to be in the key of G, pitch shifted up 6 semitones from C#. And that's the one I want to drag and drop into Reason. And boom, it's that easy. I'm going to have to come in and reapply those effects here, but that's simple enough, right? So that's how easy it is to get something started using Loopcloud. Now I want to go a step further and show you one more example, and that's inside of the store. So it works the exact same way. The library is content that's already mined. The store is content on Loopmasters, but we can filter things and find things and download them processed or original the same exact way as with the library, but from the store using the point system. And as I said before, you get 500 free points, so I highly suggest jumping in here and checking it out. So let's go ahead and search for a vocal. I'm going to come into Instrument, Vocal, And again, we can search by a key, which would be G for this track, and get kind of close to the BPM. But Loopcloud is going to sync the BPM automatically no matter what, so you don't necessarily need to do this, but I like to get it close just so I'm not time stretching too much. Something like that is a good range. And let's run the track and see if we can't find a vocal that fits. So let's say I want that vocal. The process is more or less the same. I can click right here where the little shopping cart is to add it to my account, or I can click the buy file. Go ahead and click that shopping cart. There we go. I can say show in your library. It's going to bring me back to the library and show me where that file is. And again, I can just drag and drop after I've downloaded. So again, I can pull in the original process. I did do some pitch shifting here. It's down -1 semitone. So I'm probably going to want to bring in the processed version. Simply drag, drop, and it's inside of my file, ready to go. The points have been deducted. It's that simple. It's that quick. It works each and every time. Go. And that's it. That's how you get started using Loopcloud synced up to Reason. And as you can imagine, this is a huge boost to workflow. It's a huge boost to what's available to you while you're producing. And it's all around just an incredible new tool by Loopmasters. Again, if you're confused about something or if you wanted to learn more, go to loopcloud.net to see all of our tutorial information there. I'm Joshua Casper here for Loopmasters and Loopcloud. Happy producing.